Hi everyone, it's Jen and I'm going to show you how to create shortcuts between your folder systems. So what are shortcuts? They're kind of like a secret passageway. If you've ever played the game Clue or watched old mystery movies, you have seen where there's secret passageways from one room to the other so that you can get quickly from place to place. This is the same idea but with folders. So, for example, here I have my marketing and sales, and I've already created a sales reports folder. It has also some subfolders with a spelling error that I'm going to fix because it's supposed to say annual sales reports. And I would like to create a shortcut to this sales reports folder because I think that the executive branch is also going to need a link to those. And rather than having them go into all the accounting folders, I'm going to create a shortcut within their folder. The place that I want the shortcut to go to already has to be created. So as I mentioned, I had already created the sales folder, and now I have to create the place where the shortcut is going to live. So I'm going to go into the executive folder, which is now empty, and I'm going to right-click and go down to New here, and I'm going to create a shortcut. Now, this window is going to open up and it's going to ask, where is the location of the item? So now I will need to browse to the folder, and it may take a while depending on how deep your folders are located in your folder system. So I'm going to click Browse, and I actually have to go through quite a bit here. Go into my Cabot 105, Fall 20, Module 11. I have to go into my glass example here, and then I have to go into where it is already created. So that's in marketing and sales. And within marketing and sales, I have sales reports. So I'm going to go ahead and select that because that's where I want to aim the shortcut to. So select the target of the shortcut below. That's the target, and not these individual ones. And note that when I'm creating this shortcut, because I'm creating it to this parent folder for all the sales reports, then it will link to all three. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And you can see I get this really long file path here that goes all the way to my sales reports. And I'm going to click Next. And now it's going to let me name the shortcut. Now, if I want, I can just leave it sales reports. I could even put shortcut to sales reports or something like that. That capitalization is a little weird, so I'll fix it. And I'm going to go ahead and click Finish. And now I'll be able to see right here that I have a shortcut. And depending on how your files are stored, you may even see this little cute little arrow that looks like a swish arrow that shows that it's a shortcut because my files are synced. I have a little check mark. But now I'm actually right inside here, I can get directly into the sales reports. So I'm going into the same exact folders. I'm not making a copy of them. I'm making a direct link. So if I go into marketing and sales, I can find sales report. If I go into executive, I can find my shortcut and it will take me right to them. So I don't even have to go and navigate out of my folder system. So creating a system of shortcuts allows those folders to live in the place that they should live. They're kind of like a cross-reference, but digitally, and you don't have to create an extra copy of the files. It allows you to work on the same files, but just access them through a shortcut.